Hey everyone, welcome to the Week 2 announcement. If you have any questions what this weekly seed tournament is about, I recommend checking out the first video in this series, link in the description. If you've already seen it, then get ready, because this is Week 2. Hello everyone, my name is OPSR, and welcome to the official announcement of Weekly Seed 2, Week 2. There's a lot of 2s, although I don't think there's any 2s in the seed if I remember correctly, but I think the seed is actually pretty cool. It is the first ever, to my knowledge, warped SSG seed. I did some test runs, like the one you're watching in the background right now, and I didn't find it too frustrating so long as you block the one side of you where gas spawn. You'll see it later, but basically this seed works where you teleport to negative 900, 65, 400, and then you run the seed as there. This route is not perfect. I made it in about like 5 minutes. I don't think it's very good. I'm sure you guys can do better, but like I said, this is just a demo run. Some quick announcements I want to make before I just kind of do post commentary on the demo, which is my plan. I have finalized how the points work. First place is 20, second is 15, third is 12, and then 10, 10, and then 9, 8, 7, 6, and everyone else gets 5. I specifically made it that way just to make sure even people who like aren't getting crazy times, so long as they play every week, they'll still be able to contend for top spots. I'm also for this week's blah 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 blah. For this week specifically, I'm only gonna give out one freebie power up. I plan on giving more out in further weeks, but for this week I'm giving one extra power up to lol869 for his just above and beyond efforts on the week 1 seed. I never expected what he was able to do in the slightest. So congratulations, lol, you have an extra power up going into this week, and I plan on giving out more later to sort of evenly distribute who has a chance of getting them, but this week is not that week. I'm trying to think if I have any other announcements, although I don't think I do. Things are going to go pretty standard. Next week, I'll announce a new power-up, which I am very excited for. This power-up is going to be very interesting. But this week, things are kind of just business as usual. That you had 1 week of doing business, but yeah. So the cave right there goes like pretty much to the portal room. Ender Pearl right there, and then this is why there is a blacksmith in the overworld, but it has an iron sword. But I don't even go to it because there's diamonds right here, which I think is so cool. That there's just like diamonds in the portal room. I think that's crazy. So yeah, building the portal. It's just like last week. I bet most seeds are gonna be entered through portal room. I assume because it's hard to find like blind seeds or whatever. And then the nether is. It's the best way I can explain it is this is like what Bowler Guy sees like every time he enters the nether, but for most other people this is one of the craziest nethers you'll ever see. It's just like you spawn, it looks like a small warped, but it's fine. So you spawn in right here. I accidentally set myself on fire doing this, but I believe the strategy is to build up here 6 blocks, block this lava off, then jump down, and then go over to this back corner to do warped, because that way you have the biggest, like, I don't even know what to call it, but you have the biggest, like, range of where Enderman can spawn instead of just spawning in the middle, and then they're kind of like, they don't want to spawn right next to you. So this works pretty well. Standard Enderman umbrella. Put that wall behind you. If you do not put this wall behind you, you will die. There's so many ghasts, so many magma cubes on this seed that they can't see you, luckily, if you put that wall there. So please put the wall there, or else things are not going to be pretty. Sometimes it takes a little bit for the Enderman to get going. I think this is like my 3rd nether enter of the practice seed. They were definitely slower to get going on this one than any other, but I actually got really good rates on this one, but it isn't the reason why I lost the other 2. It's because there is and mobile players, I'm sorry, another very difficult pearl. You can put yourself in a position to make it easier, but pearling to the fortress, if you want to land on the blaze spawner, is understandably difficult if you don't have a crosshair. But there is an advantage that mobile will have later that I'll get into. But for now, we're just kind of killing Enderman with the diamond sword. I get pretty lucky on rates. I believe I go 5 for 7, which is nice. And you want to get 6 pearls because that way you have 2 for the end, 1 to pearl, 1 to hit the dragon with. You have wait, no. You don't pearl. You don't pearl to the fountain unless you want to get a 7th pearl. And then you just use a pearl for crit bug, you walk to the fountain, you pearl to the fortress, you pearl back, and then it's a 9-eye. So you need 2 blaze rods and preferably 6 pearls from warped. Luckily these 2 guys drop, so I'm just out. Now that I'm saying it out loud, maybe grabbing a 7th pearl would be smart, because that way you could pearl to the fountain, but I also grab a lot more blocks because I am going to do lava cycle, not jump cycle. I'm not cool enough, and I did this before my fish bucket run, so I'm not an expert jump cycler as of when this was recorded. But yeah, beautiful pearl right on the spawner. I think I do like slab cycle in this run. I know my commentary is all over the place, but I don't really know what to talk about. This guy drops. I just wall myself in. It's lava lake fortress. It's dangerous. And you could use it to your advantage if you wanted to kill strays, but I got 2 pretty fast blaze cycles. That I think that guy drops, and these guys decide not to, but I already have 2. So I hit another. This pearl is a lot easier than it looks. Pearl right up there, lands on the side, and we are back. So this is where it starts going slow. I think like compared to what runners will get this week, this is like really good pace. But then I want to craft a slab to do a slab cycle, and it just takes a while. It just takes a little while. So fill in the portal, and then I go to craft a slab. But I need more stone bricks. But all these are infested stone bricks for some reason. I break like 3 of them. I finally get my slab, and then I am in the end. That altar chest right there that you saw, it has like 3 iron, I think. Nothing crazy. But yeah, we're in the end, and we're gonna do, I think, raised slab cycle. I don't know if it even needs to be raised because we have 2 golden apples. But yeah. I feel like I forgot to announce something. Maybe this commentary will just start late, but I think this week is going to be pretty business as usual. Big changes are going to happen next week. We're going to add a new power-up and stuff and give out some free ones. But for now, we're going to run this warp seed. The advantage mobile gets is that they can do third-person cycle here, when for other ones you have to do jump or slab. But I think that's it. So thank you for watching this video. Enjoy running the seed. The seed is in the description, and I will see you guys all soon. Good luck running. If you get frustrated, it's not my fault, it's Bowler's, because warped sounded fun to him. That's not actually true, but I'm just gonna say it is. Oh yeah, and week 3 is in 7 days. You better be ready.